Hey brew buddies, it's me, Trey. Just wanted to jump in at the beginning and say thank you so much for your guys' support on the last video. That was my first video I've ever done for Flesh and Blood in relation to YouTube, or just in general. I don't know why I try to make it sound so like I did it somewhere secretly in the shadows. No, this is my first Flesh and Blood video. Before this, I did like a couple of random like stick figure Dragon Ball Z edits. Um, Back when I was in high school, but I could never have expected to get 1,300 views on a Flesh and Blood video, and I appreciate everything that you guys have done. I love the comments. I love people interacting, and I love brewing decks. So I have another deck concept coming out pretty soon. It's a Tough Nut build with Back Alley Break Line. I'll probably be sharing that in the next week or so. But yeah, Uzuri's on the menu for sure. I love this hero. I love her place in the meta. She has a lot of potential. I know there's other assassins that do her job better, but I like her and I got the Marvel, so I'm gonna keep playing her. All right, let's hop into some gameplay. Hey everybody, today I'm going to be going against the Puffin deck, bringing in Uzuri. We're going to see how it goes. You know the game plan. The game plan is to fatigue. So let's get there. Let me just double check my equipment. That seems all good. Let's get this party started. Hit them with a good luck, have fun. How do you guys like this new change, by the way? I kind of like it. It's kind of, there's a little bit that's weird. I'm pretty sure, what if I press the number, oop, shows up there. That's beautiful. Didn't mean to double good luck, have fun them, but it was just really cool to check it out. That name is pretty cool. I'm not going to try to say it because I don't want to mess that up. Let's see. Yeah, but Puffin, Hightail, Mechanologist, Pirate Hero. Puffin's actually one of my favorite heroes in the game, funny enough. It seems to be Pirate Puffin. 63 versus 70. I recently purchased the Talishar, whatchamacallit, the Talishar package. So now I have the fancy stuff. Okay, so they do Cobworks Workshop, just past their turn. Okay. Let's go Scale Peeler. Into Spider Spite. Let's see what they do. Guess I should have been into Knife Through after this, but they're not planning on blocking, I guess. So they might really like their hand. Let's see what they do with Isolate. Alright, well, let's make them have it. Okay. So their hand is Dovetail. Okay. So I'm gonna take probably which one? Boom, boom, boom. This is a wide chain link. This stays. Palantir just means that there's something really annoying. I'm gonna take Dovetail. I'm okay with letting Palantir do its thing. What's off the top? Another red. So Pirate Puffin confirmed. kind of crazy how good these are. See what they do now. They can play Palantir. I think that's the best card in their hand right now. Make me have to give them something. Give them this. And I'm gonna sink the I'm gonna sink my Fate Foreseen. It's also kind of interesting that Talishar has deemed this the best version of Fate Foreseen. Okay, isolate. Getting back-to-back isolates is really good. If they choose not to respect this, I think no matter what, I'm going to set this Eradicate up to go somewhere else. And I'm going to use excessive blood loss this turn. Just try to take some cards off the top. Them blocking 2, it can nearly do the same thing. So let's just get our value. Yep, figured there was a D react. Yeah, Pubin's actually one of my favorite heroes in the game though. I love her design. She's the most captain of all the captains for sure. Like, she feels like the most pirate of all the heroes. So I'm gonna block 6 on here. I think so. One of the people said that I'm able to turn on counters. That's good. Alright, so we can kind of see like health totals. Like, sure, this is the health total, but we know the real health totals right here in this game. So I think we go we'll go Scapular. We're going Scapular first, and then we're probably going to just throw Eradicate. It's not going to get to hit, most likely, but maybe we can get our opponent to overcommit. With Scapular hitting, they have to give us like a real piece of equipment. Like, if they don't want to give us 2 cards or just the card off the top, they have to give us Clockwork's Tinker Rings, because with this hitting, Unicycle doesn't matter. I could take a greedier line and then play Spider's Bite, but then they block and they kind of eat this away. So let's just go Eradicate right now, see what they do. This also lets me keep my Tunic alive for my Oasis. Seems like they have a D-React right here. Yep, they do, so they cover it up fully. A little 1-for-1 trade. And throw that in Arsenal. Okay, so the hand, Cheating Scoundrel, Clockwork Zeppelin coming in for 9. They don't have the ability to get the cog, unless I'm missing something, but 9 damage is still 9 damage. So let's just do, oh, I went a little bit too far, did I? No, I did not. So Fiddler's Green, Oasis, Fate Foreseen, Arsenal, Oasis. Prevention. Oh, they have Pummel? Oh, this is fun. So let's just stop all of that. Keep that on top. Yeah, nothing hits. Give me my gold. I stole from you and I gained 3 life. That was a big transaction right there, but I think it was worth it. Okay, so they're desperate to draw. So I think my thought process for this turn is to kill the bird. Keeping my gloves just for the eventual Palantir. I love like there's like this like a little bit of synergy right here, actually. Golden Sky Warden 4/7 is not a good look for them. Am I willing to take a little bit of a life loss for this? I think I'll just give right here. Just give you 1. Because then this becomes Spider's Bite. And too persuasive. Yeah, let's just do it like this. Spider's Bite into persuasive. They choose to respect this. It's great. Yep, they have to fix their triggers because they're trying to block 6 fully. Even if they block the 6, I'm going to swap out Command and Conquer here. That way I get Command and Conquer in the graveyard, as well as I keep Persuasive Prognosis for the end game. This card can be very devastating. Just the Tinkerings. So this is kind of telling me that they have Palantir in hand or an Arsenal. So let's just go and do our swap right now. Take out the Palantir because they were completely active to be able to do Palantir to me. I think now they only have 1 left in the deck. I have to be mindful of them running Pummel. Talishar being weird. Yeah, it was being weird. Kind of a weird, kind of bricky moment right here. I think this card and this card will both go to the grave. And I might just throw Surgical and just ask them for 4. Hello? See if they're there, or is it my Talishar being weird? Okay, they cranked. Cloud Skiff. So, like I said before, I'm just going to throw this as a block right here, because what, this is going to be 5 into 3, just once per turn. So just block 3 here. No need to overcommit my blocks. Yeah, I just watched the banned and restricted announcement, and I think that I think it was pretty good that they I really appreciate the fact that they kind of let us know in advance, like, hey, we're going to be changing the format a lot, so just get rid of the cards in advance so people don't accidentally like buy into it too hard, and then, you know, people get kind of mad. I think it's a very smart way to do or handle a BNR. So let's go scale peeler into surgical. I want to make unicycle as non-optimal as possible for them, because then I just throw surgical extraction right here. I also get to tuck codex for the second cycle of the game because that's what I'm playing for. Hopefully, if they have D-React here, they'll use it. Otherwise, they might just give me 2 cards. So far, they've used 2 shelters. I'm pretty sure that they're probably on sinks as well. Oh, soup up. That's a good one to galvanize. I think that's my second surgical out of the deck. They're about to lose a cog. Let's do codex first. Okay. Cog in the machine. Whenever I think about cog in the machine, I think of, okay, they took it back. They're probably gonna tuck the cog. Like tap one of them. Yep. That makes sense. You don't need to overdo it. Especially if you can't use all of them in this turn. It's like a cool anti-fatigue piece. Spore. Let's just get our value where we can. I really do love, actually, these EA frames. I actually pulled a shelter from the storm, but I ended up trading it away for some other really cool cards. Backspin thrust. Let's give you shakedown right here. If you're gonna untap this, give yourself go again, most likely. Nope, you just pumped yourself up, so you're ending with gunshot. I will just take the gunshot, especially because you had IP2. That means that either this is awkward resources for you. Maybe there's a logic of not even attacking into you this turn, because you IP'd. It's probably a Serenade-like effect. So let's just go. Let's just go scale peeler and see how you take that. Okay, cool. And then let's just Arsenal. See what they do with a 5-card hand and no cog generation. Cog in the machine. Get their 2 action points. Are they gonna tap again? Sky Skimmer. Okay, you gave it go again. My reaction step, play this. I think I'm going to sink my Plunder the Poor. Shakedown's pretty good. Backspin thrust. Let's give you 3 here. Play the cog. And just just a gun. I think I'm gonna give Shakedown here. Play Leave No Witnesses and Arsenal Knife Through. I think that's the move. Once again, like, right now I have it's called a 51. I have a 6 card card lead. No need to like lose extra life. That's where you kind of start losing this game in specific. So let's just throw 4. They'll finally be able to get their unicycle value, which is good for them. Okay, they just chose to use Soup Up again. My previous turn, trying to clock the fact that they were running, they got to their Sky Warden, was wrong. I could have just thrown the 4. But you live and you learn. Okay, this is a pretty solid hand. Get D-React. Soup Up for 2. I'll ignore this. E-Strike for 7. So, this being the case, go Excessive Blood Loss into Command and Conquer. Keep that life total healthy. I think it goes Spider's Bite because I kind of expect him to block with an attack here. And let's just go Knife Through. The move is to give 6 here. They can give 1. They don't want to give any. Let's hit my reaction. CNC. It's crazy to actually get the Uzuri thing off because now they're like, we got popped here, Shelter. So it took a D-React from them. That's all 3 of their shelters so far. I wonder what we're looking at here. Filler, Shred. Okay. So, depending on what they do, this Sky Warden, I think here that does look like it is pummelable. So let's just do this though. Going to, if I respect the pummel, I do this. Codex gain life. Or I do this. They haven't hit pummel yet, right? So what? I keep this and say you don't have it. If you have it, I discard Fiddler Screen. Yep, good. So I think here, I'm not taking a card out of their hand, unfortunately, but I'm taking a card from their arsenal. So let's just go Codex. Let me bring back Eradicate actually, and discard this, gain some life. Pop it up, send Eradicate. coming for your yellows, coming for the top 4 of your deck. Yep, sink and then shred the sink. Still getting my 3 here. Unless you have another sink. Nope. Okay. And I still get to get my ponder trigger off. Oh, and it's another codex and remembrance and shred and cut to the chase. Oh my god. I think here I'm going to, if they attack with anything notable, I will Crown of Providence away my remembrance. I don't need it yet. Backup Protocol Red, bringing back Palantir, I'm pretty sure. A Clockwork's Dovetail. Well, they're gonna get this up to 7. Let's keep the course going, so I take 5. Let's put remembrance here. Persuasive prognosis is good. Nope, you gave it a go again. I'll just take 1. 17 all. Dagger Codex, cut to the chase. Twice. This Eradicate's coming in for 10. Fuck, I could have taken more. My greed. Well, got my silver. Let's go to Arsenal. But now I'm in a comfortable card lead against them. So no need to take unneeded damage. Let's give Command and Conquer right here. They should probably still have one more Palantir, right? Once I hit it? No. Zeppelin. This can get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I can get to 8. I personally don't want to cover 8. So let's just cover 6. Just get the 1 through. I do think it's funny that I have had this gold this entire game since that cheating scoundrel play, and I have not used it. Yep, I want my silver, and let's just plunder the poor. Right now, they are losing both the life game and the deck game. If they choose not to block this, kind of want to make them think that this isn't a D-react. Okay, so they didn't have a D-react. Took the card. Now they're in this weird predicament though. This hand's not that good. I can kind of refresh it with a driving the gold off the shred. Palantir's coming. Zeppelin gets up to 1, 2. You can only get up to 7 before you have to give it go again. So let's just give you 7. Let's just de-react it. Just kind of show you where we're at. Give you a 7. I'll gain 3 life. I'll go gold into isolate. Maybe it's a contract card. Palantir. Ooh, nice. So I'll give you this. I'll give you my black deck. You can pop wherever you want. Take 9 here. Oh no, they decided not to go full Monty on it. So I'm hoping for a contract card here. That's perfect. Isolate. Talishar is bugging again. Okay, isolate. Coming in for 1, but it's really 7. See if they're there still. There it goes. They could have red soup up right here, possibly. 1 more red soup up. It'd be weird if they're just on 1 sink below, right? No, 2 sink belows. They have 1 more. We'll do the swap out. And we'll bump it up. Do you want to sink sunken treasure? Yes. I don't want you to have cards that actually do matter. C4 salvage. Backup protocol red. What are you bringing back here? A 0 for 4? Cogworks Dovetail. this whole hand right here can block, and I use Tunic and excessive blood loss. That's my game plan. Kind of thinking what they could be doing right now. They could, okay, you have Cheating Scoundrel. Is it double Cheating Scoundrel? Nope, just Cheating Scoundrel. The Dovetail, this is coming in for 9. They have the card to discard. Or it's coming in for, it can come in for 10, untap. Fate Foreseen. Plunder the Poor can stay on top because it's a 0 for 4. That was weird. It says something funny happened while opting. I attempted to catch the behavior, but it may have caused issues. If you believe the opt resolved incorrectly, please submit a bug report. I think that the opt handled correctly. Are you gonna discard? Nope. And then end your turn. This is requiring at least a card plus Tunic. And you gotta bank I don't hit any more reds. If you block like that and then this is a red, I kind of just get so much extra value. And say if this is double red, oh my god, be crazy. Okay, so Tunic is for sure jumping in here. CNC and Tunic. Hit the blue. Okay, so that's their anti-fatigue piece, but unfortunately for them, well, it's not going to work the way that they think it is. So they might have another backup protocol red. There's the other Cheating Scoundrel. Zeppelin coming in for 8. And in here, we're just going to do something. Well, they'll get a gunshot off if I do this, right? If I just go boop, 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 and boop, then they won't be able to. They won't be able to pump this up. They'll just have to kind of push this side. I'll take 3 here. I get another one of their golds. Just gotta prevent the gold generation on Puffin side. They could have shot with gun, but just chose not to. Here's 4. Either you give me 2 cards here or you give me none. Maybe they have a Sky Warden. I doubt it though. They are at 1 now. So dagger swings are lethal. Even if this is pummel, I don't really care. I'm stripping their hand from now on. And I will give them, I guess I do just kill them off of isolate. Let's just do that. Just play isolate. Even if they sandbag the defensive reaction here, well, if they block here, D-react, I pump to 7, they stay alive. That's the only way. Alright, they give up. Cool. Yeah, that was a pretty good game. It went to 16 turns. A little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. No, they got me to 3, but only that's because I decided to take some damage. My deck still had 2 Eradicates in it, which is kind of funny. I didn't get to see them really like that. I pitched them early. So my next hand was going to be, I had a Sink, Isolate, and I threw Prognosis, which Prognosis is great in this matchup because it's literally just saying, hey, give me a card or give me your soul. And I still had all 3 of those in there, still had 8 Codex in. Yeah, it's pretty good. Uzuri's good. Yep. Thank you guys for watching and have a good day. All right, see ya.